I'm a different person to what I was 2 years ago, and I think that my channel needs to reflect that now. So you're going to be noticing a change on the channel, and I hope you like it, or if you don't like it, that's fine. It's just that I have definitely changed. I've quietened down, I've slowed down, and I've noticed that I've been living a more mindful lifestyle for a long time now. I'm not as obsessed with the house as I was, and I'm taking time to read, and taking time to do diamond dotting, and taking time to enjoy, yes, enjoy, really enjoy time in the garden and time with Lucy and just walking around and filming nature. I absolutely love nature. I mean, what is not to love? We're so blessed on this planet with the beautiful things that we have. And I really enjoy just walking around my garden and looking at it and sitting and studying it and just getting lost in the bees. Sometimes I ask myself, did I really have 4 children? Have I really got 5 grandchildren? Wake up, Tam. You're imagining it. It never happened because it feels like it is so long ago. Life was hectic and life was chaotic, and there was sometimes 12 pairs of shoes at my front door when Ben had friends over, and I loved it. I got photos of it and I loved it. I loved the chaos of his friends coming, and I loved the spontaneity of young people of, Mum, I've got a sleepover. Mum, I want to go shopping with this one. Mum, can I pick this one up? Mum, can you drop this one at work? I loved it. I thrived on it. And now it's all gone, and it's a distant memory as to whether it even happened. I have my pictures up the passage of moments in our life, my life, that stick out with my children. They might not be the moments that stick out for them, but they are for me. And I look at those photos and I think how much they've changed. Perhaps I'm a bit wistful because my eldest son's turning 40 next week. It's so funny as your children get older, because all I remember is that beautiful little boy and that boy growing up, and then the young man, and now the adult, of course. But I don't see them as adults, and that is probably a wrong thing. To me, they'll always be my children, and I think children things for them. I honestly do. This year I considered buying them all an advent calendar to open up every single day. I mean, just for my 4 adult children, because to me they're still my 4 kids. So I've been taking this mindfulness and this slow living and realizing that's what's happened, and that's perhaps is what older age is. You have to slow down and start to enjoy what time you've got left. And I'm really doing that now. Bert's been very sick this week. He's got shingles, and it's really affected him. He's had them before. No, he hasn't had the injection. He wasn't old enough to have it yet. He's on tablets, antivirals or something, and pain relief regularly. But it's really affected him, and it's really affected me, because the whole week the house has had to be quiet because Bert's been asleep. So what I've done in this week is I have done lots of candle lighting, lots of picking flowers, lots of playing with Lucy, and lots of tiptoeing around. There hasn't been any television watching much, except of an evening. And it's been wonderful, and I've just done things for him that he needs doing. I've made sure he's got his favourite food in the cupboard. I've made sure that he's had custard when he wants custard. I've made sure that he's got everything that he needs, because that's all that I can do. Absolutely all that I can do. Have you ever had shingles? Let me know if you have. So I think there's a big movement at the moment to slow down. And I have to say that when my children were younger, I wasn't a slow down mum at all. I was a full-on mum. It was go, go, go. I worked as well. We had our own business. And these mums now that are living in the moment and the slow moments, well, good luck to them and good on them, and enjoy their children. But you don't have to be living the slow life to enjoy life. You don't have to be a slow movement person to enjoy a slower life. It's okay to accept the fast times. And when you have children when they're young, that's the fast times. That's the hurly-gurly times. And that's the times that you think back on when you get to my age, believe you me. It's really nice to have the time to be able to read a book without being interrupted, to diamond dot without being interrupted, to do the things that you want to do and complete the task that you started. Also, little things that I notice are so good. Bert and I can have a conversation, there's no interruptions, and it's good. It's just the way it is. So yes, you will notice a change on the channel as I've slowed down. My mental health is in a really good spot, and I've realised I'm a highly sensitive person, and things affect me when I go out of the house. That's why I like staying home so much. Maybe that's a bonus, I don't know. Bert might not think so, because I seem to buy things on eBay and they arrive through the week and it feels like you're getting a present in the mail. It's absolutely wonderful. And I always forget what I've brought. Just in case you wondered. Of course, of course, of course. I always have a tiara nearby. This one is Simone's, the emerald tiara. Isn't it beautiful? So a good friend of mine, Lisa Wonderess, had a bit of bad luck this week with her truck. And I've been talking to her, and you realise how lucky and fortunate you are just to have a roof over your head, and I'm so grateful for mine. So I know a lot of my lovely people pray. Would you please put Lisa in your prayers as well? She needs a little extra help at the moment, and I know that God will give it to her as well. Another thing I've done too that's really changed me is I've nearly finished the Bible. I've got 50 pages left, and then I'm finished the Bible. I've read it from cover to cover since April last year. I think that has changed me. It's made me slow down, because every day I sit down and I read it, and then I maybe do a colouring, and it's just lovely. It's just lovely to have that time. So do you do slow living? Do you light a candle? Do you have a nice cup of tea out of a nice teapot? Do you not rush as much as you used to? Let me know. Let me know. I really love to read your comments, and I love to have a chat with you, as you know. I've also been looking for another puppy. It's nearly a year since I've lost Millie, and I knew that I would grieve for a full year. But I'm feeling that I need another little puppy dog. It would be very good for Lucy too. So keep me in mind for that. I hope you have a beautiful week wherever you are in the world, and let me know in the comments what's going on in your world. And I'm just sending lots and lots of love to you all, and I thank you all. I welcome my new subscribers. Please like, share, subscribe, all that. Because yes, it is about getting some more people to get some positivity out in the world, because I try to stay positive, and I think being positive really helps. Bert has done something wrong with his illness that I've told him, but he won't listen to me. I have a thing whenever I'm ill, I say, I'm in a state of complete healing. And every time I look at myself in the mirror, every time I look at my feet, every time I see my arm, I'll say it to myself, I'm in a state of complete healing. And while I've been projecting that to Bert, it's not the same as him saying it to himself. So I don't think it's helping him, and it's lingering on a bit. Anyway, darlings, Lucy's asleep on the bed, and I'll just say goodbye to you now from beautiful Ballarat, and sending all my love. simmer for 1 hour.
Put up your titty pics.
Lucy, today's the day. What do you think, Daddy? What are your thoughts?
2.5.
On Lucy, how will she go?
I should go okay.
She'll be
She's
all
a bit
right?
drowsy today. And tomorrow.
Lucy, Lucy, good girl.